Okay, so I'm going to showcase my collaborative whiteboard project that I made for Mars Open Project 2025. So this is it. Okay, before everything, I'll just, you know, show you the file structure. Where's it? Where's the tab folder? Inside it, the whiteboard project, basic node modules, package.json, git ignore if I wanted to post the repository, to ignore those node modules because there are a ton of files right there. And then index.js, inside public we have HTML file, a JavaScript file, and a cascading style sheet. Then we also have images inside the public folder, a ton of images right here. Okay, not that much really. So okay, I'm confused where I should start from. I think I'll just show my website. So I have, what do you call it, launch, or I have hosted it. Yeah, I have hosted it through onRender. This was because I have used WebSocket in my website. You can see it here. I've used socket. I have used Express framework. So free, free hosting softwares like Netlify and Versal were not allowing me to do so. So I used onRender, their free trial. And there's a small problem with this if you try it yourself, that it has around like 50 seconds, yeah, some 50 seconds of inactivity in between sometimes. So if it's there, then it's because of this, the software I'm using. I'll prove it by showing you by hosting this on my local device also. So yeah, first I'll show you the whiteboard. It has basic 4 marker sizes. Let me begin. 1, 2, 3. Okay, wait, I think I have to restart this first. Yeah, that's what I was saying. It takes time whenever you start the website, some inactive time. Meanwhile, I'll just host it on my local machine. Okay, don't judge the number I've put here, it's just for fun. So these are the 4 marker sizes. If I'm showcasing it, let me draw something cool. Why not? Let me make a, okay, let me start with a rectangle, I would say. Thick rectangle. Let me make it purple, violet colored. Okay, whoa, that's way too thick. I'll have to undo that, I guess. This is the thickness I want. Yeah, this is the thickness I want. So I'll just make it perfect. Let me make it like a photo frame. So I say 2 rectangles. Why not? Let me kind of try to align them. Works, I guess. Next, let me make a white horse. Okay, white won't be visible, so black horse, even better. Okay, wow, I'm drawing pretty nice. Yeah, this is not bad, honestly. Okay, wait, I said too soon, I guess. Okay, this is terrible, but whatever. Now let's add some grass. Okay, this is really terrible, but this is what a whiteboard is for, Then let's add sun, cause why not? Okay, I have to undo this. Proper undo button. I want a little thick sun, so if I'm stupid, I didn't select the circle. Yeah, perfect. A little darker shade. Okay, wow, this is terrible, but yeah, that's what it is. These are all the options: marker 4 size, eraser 4 sizes, triangles, shapes 3 shapes, and then color picker standard, undo, redo, and also the clear one. I'll clear it later. First I'll show you how it exports. Firstly as an image. Okay, I hope I have an image viewer. Yeah, I have an image viewer. For some reason, okay, this is not what it is supposed to be. Wait, let me export it and open it on Firefox if I can. Oh, there's some issue, I don't know what exactly it is, but yeah, in PDF it's fine. Yeah, PDF it's fine because I'm using a JavaScript library for the PDF one. I'll show it later in the code wala part. So yeah, this is pretty terrible. I think I should clear it. Works well. If I don't, and clear, everything works nice. So I think this should be open right now. Okay, it's taking a lot of inactive time. Let me just prove you that this is true, like I'm not faking this. I'll show you. I took the screenshot. Oops. Okay, so this is it. Free instances pinned down after periods of inactivity. They do not support SSH access, scaling one-off jobs, or persistent disk. Select any paid instance type to enable these features. So yeah, I'll have to wait till it comes back, I guess. Okay, applications loading, it says. Till then I'll show you the collaborative part by just opening this at two places. I'll copy it, I'll open it again. Split screen, crazy. I'll just reload both of them to SL. Yeah, let's keep this red marker, let's keep this orange marker. Okay, see, it works completely fine. If I want here, it's like, okay, what am I drawing? Is this a maze or something? Yeah, why not? Let's put a rat in the maze. Gray colored rat. Yeah, that's totally not a rat, but okay, you can call a spider, I guess. So let's check. I just drew the spider here. Does the undo work? Yup, completely. Again. Does the redo work? Yes, it does. And it's totally in sync. Let me draw a shape for no reason. Everything's working. I'll just clear it. Okay, first I'll export it because why not? It's fine. Then I'll clear this. So the collaborative part is also working. I just hope that this runs. Okay, it's 12:11 right now. I'll just cut to the part till which this site starts running. I'll pause it for now, I guess. Okay, I just manually deployed the site again because I told you this is some weird software I'm using, because for some reason Netlify and Vercel don't support WebSocket, and to make it collaborative I had to use WebSocket or WebRTC, and since WebSocket was suggested in Mars documentation, that open project document, I used WebSocket. So now it is running on this on render stroke.it 7 VRU, weird URL, I would say. So I'll show you. I have opened two instances here. Let me take two different colors. I hope this is as fast as it was on local machine. Okay, you can see little bit slow because see, this is a client, this is a client. They're both uploading the logging all the data and then sending it to the server. So that's why the process is taking time, but it's not that slow. It's almost real time. Now this undo. Yeah, undo also works perfectly. Redo, export as PDF. It's working. You can see it's a PDF file. It's working. weird shape I've drawn, I would say, like a giraffe head or something. So this is my whiteboard, and also I would like to show you something else. There's a Figma file, I'll just open the file. I designed all those icons also, not myself, my friend designed it for me, but yeah, she does deserve the credits. So I'm showing the file. This is the Figma file. Yeah, pretty cool, I guess. So the design of the website is simple, and icons were drawn by Vijita Gabra. So I'll move to the further part. I would say I won't be explaining the code, but I'll be running through everything quickly. This is firstly the index.js file, the parent file, you can say. It is using Express WebSocket. Then yeah, I have a connections matrix, a history and redo history matrix for undo and redo. Yeah, I had to introduce these. Then these are all socket variables and some obvious things. This is just a logging statement. Then first I'll show you my HTML file so that you can get to know what elements I have in the file. I'm using HTML canvas, by the way, if I didn't tell it earlier. No JS library or anything, just basic HTML canvas. So firstly it's div export panel. This is the okay, what, wait a second. Yeah, this is the export panel. This contains two buttons, export PNG and export PDF, whose source files I have referred. Then it's the toolbar. This complete thing is the toolbar, and these all buttons are the main buttons. These buttons, like the marker size, the eraser size, and the shape chooser buttons, are the sub buttons. Okay, so they are all assigned an ID and a class, and the buttons are also assigned, not the buttons, but buttons have a overall parent class, the sub buttons I mean. So then this is the color, basic normal HTML. Now drop down, under them undo, redo, clear. Okay, so next I'll show you, this is the library I used to convert my canvas to PDF, because obviously it was not possible directly. Then this was the I think this was the this was for WebSocket connection and stuff, and this is just linking it to my JavaScript file. So coming to my JavaScript file, okay, first I'll just show my CSS files. Not much to show here. There's the toolbar, it's fixed, it's at 50% from the top. I don't think I need to explain all this stuff. Something cool that I had to do in CSS that's worth showcasing is there something. Okay, it's not really cool, but this design thing that if I click on the third marker size, then this will be blue and this will be blue. If anyone's wondering by any chance how it works and how the eraser color changes, I'm not it's not like two images one over other, and if I click on the button, one image turns its opacity to 0. This can be done by basic CSS, but I didn't choose to do it because that's basic CSS. I use script, my JavaScript for this, and some for some reason I extended my lines of code for no reason. I could have done it in a shorter way in CSS, I guess, but honestly not that short. Yeah, CSS also, to do anything in CSS it takes a lot of lines. So I'll show you how I've done it. The design wala, the clicking wala part, the blue wala part, it starts from here. Okay, I think I need to zoom in a little bit. I don't know how I can zoom in. Okay, leave it. So this is the reset image function. It's basically, I have named my image in such a way that the blue image is called image underscore hover and the normal image is just image. So if I wanted to reset it to image, the function in it does just remove underscore hover from the file, and if I want to turn, you know, change to the click image, I just add underscore hover to the file. Then this is some basic stuff, because I, my variables, my classes, my divisions were well divided, so I didn't have to code a lot of lines in these things. Yeah, okay, this is something else. You can see clearly, like, these three buttons are of similar type. Okay, they turn blue on click. This button is the color button, so this is of a singular type. 1 2 3 4 5 undo, redo, clear, and these two export buttons are similar type. They are hovering buttons. That also I've done through JavaScript. Just when mouse enters, then mouse leaves and all. So this is how all the blue color stuff works, how my buttons turn blue when I click or hover over them. Now I'll explain the code little by little from the top. I've added comments for just for my ease of explanation, so I can just rush through the code quickly. Okay, so yeah, this is a function to load the canvas from the URL data. This was very important. These two functions were quite important. They were not necessary, honestly, but to sync the undo and redo, they were really important. Then this is on draw function, this is on down function. This works basically when my mouse is clicked. This is the toggle size panel, so this is where everything like changes and all, like the marker, eraser, sizes. Okay, I wanted to show this I found this really cool. So when I was thinking how I'm going to draw these shapes, I was little confused because logging xy values and then stroking brush through it was pretty simple in HTML JavaScript, I mean. But thinking of the shapes were quite complicated, so I thought the rectangle was quite easy, honestly, but I had no idea how I can do the circle and the triangle, so I referred the web for these two. Rectangle was easy, but I had to refer web for these two. Then these are the mouse events, and basically these are not normal. I don't even need to describe these, I guess. I mean, it's just it's just understandable, I guess. So this is the JavaScript files. Not really some super complicated stuff here. Just 4 files, basic connection. The the toughest part in this whole project, which I found, was firstly aligning these buttons. I've always had problems with CSS stuff, so that's why I told you I didn't use CSS, not just because it's easy, but because it's irritating using CSS. So I did this part using JavaScript, and this site is also responsive, by the way. So currently wait a minute, if I expanded, the export buttons also go with it, full screen, reload, and also the canvas is also the size of whatever your screen is when you open the page. So currently the canvas is full, but if I reload, okay, if I shorten the side, then I reload, so you can see this is the limit. This is the browser end as of now, and even if I maximize it, my mouse, I can't draw beyond this point. So this site is well responsive. I guess this is all. Small site. Things Okay, there are some things which I could have added more. Like, there should have been a room option, private room option. Like, as of now, if anyone joins this link, they are all, in the same room, and it can become a clutter if more than, is it, 3-4 people are there, because after a point, the, WebSocket servers and all, they also get slow. So, yeah, things get little cluttery. I tried with one of my friends, and it was not that good, I would say. The experience was not good. So I should have added a room. I would try to if I get more time. Then secondly, there should be three more things. Firstly, a fill color option, which is okay, but that will make it this a Microsoft Paint now. So fill should not be here. Remove fill color. But the selection tool should have been there, and a text tool should have been here, so that you can know. Then thirdly, think that there should be some auth- wait, authentication. Authentication. I'm stupid. Authentication. There should be some authentication. I don't think I'll be able to authenticate using Google. Obviously, I won't be able to, but some sort of something, so that you know at least who's drawing what, or just like in Figma, you can see whose cursor is what. So it should be there, and yeah, a side comment panel could also be added, but that will make this as a full industry level website. This will take time, but this is for now ticks all the criteria of the open project, and this is my submission. Okay, I want to end a video with a cool, okay, not cool, but thank. Now I'll use my colors. Circle time. I was waiting for this. Yeah, and I'll save it. This is nice. So that's my time, and this is my project. Thank you for watching.